This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Let's get you ready for your Wednesday here in the morning sprint.
Spokane police found a body in the Dishman Hills area last night. Sydney Charles has the details.
Ariel Drayton is live with events coming up for Hispanic Heritage Month.
But first, let's get right to breaking news this morning of the capture of an escaped killer. Escaped murderer Danilo Cavalcante has been taken into custody and is alive. This was video taken earlier today of the arrest. It marks the end of the 14-day manhunt for the 34-year-old. He was found hiding in foliage and under a pile of logs with the help of thermal technology and canines.
And more breaking news from Libya this morning, where more than 5,000 people are now feared dead in the latest catastrophic flood event. Another 10,000 people are unaccounted for. The heavy flooding collapsed 2 dams. People reporting sounds similar to explosions as those dams gave way. The U.S. is sending emergency funds to relief organizations to help support Libya.
We have a cool start in our first alert weather on this Wednesday. Temperatures in Deer Park 45, warming by about 10 degrees into the valley. We are in the low to mid 50s throughout much of the region, so just be aware of that. We look at our day today. Air quality is going to be good throughout the day. We're going to see temperatures warming up about 70 by noon. And again, that high today, just a smidge above average, 77 degrees.
Police searching for a missing man found a body last night. Spokane County Sheriff's deputies say he was found on the trails inside Dishman Hills Natural Area. Police were staged right here last night at the corner of 8th and Edgerton, near where they had been searching for 22-year-old Daniel Pronkin. His car was found in the Dishman Hills area in the parking lot of Camp Caro. We don't know yet if the body police found had any connection to the missing man. Deputies say they located the body at around 7 o'clock last night.
A judge will hear arguments today regarding cameras in the courtroom during the University of Idaho murders case. Brian Koberger is accused of killing 4 students: Madison Mogan, Kaylee Gonzalez, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle. The defense has asked multiple times to keep cameras out, believing continued coverage of the case will taint the jury pool and violate Koberger's right to a fair trial. A coalition of media outlets, which includes 4 News Now, is arguing for continued access, arguing that removing cameras from court will lead to a significantly less accurate portrayal of the justice process.
A man accused of killing a family in 4 in Kellogg is expected back in court today to enter his plea. Major John Kaler is accused of killing Kenneth and Kenna Gardapi, 18-year-old Devin Smith, and 16-year-old Aiken Smith. Court documents say Kaler told police he was upset after hearing that Devin Smith exposed himself to his young daughter, saying police didn't do anything about it. Prosecutors have already said they are not seeking the death penalty.
Changes are in the works to keep the Monroe Street Bridge safe from ongoing crime. Spokane police say they're consistently responding to calls from the bridge, and now the City Council wants to address it and improve safety. City Council member Michael Cathcart says the goal is to address problems like illegal drug use and suicide attempts while maintaining the original design of the bridge. Changes could include cameras and lighting.
Victims of the Oregon Road and Gray fires are working to piece together their life after tragedy. One question landowners have is what to do with what's left on their property. Victims looking for more guidance on forestry are invited to attend a post-fire assistance meeting. It's happening tonight at 6:30 at Medical Lake High School. The meeting will cover salvage logging, reforestation, assistance programs, and much more.
A 14-year-old boy shot near a high school in Yakima is in serious condition this morning. This happened about 8 o'clock yesterday morning near Eisenhower High School. Police in Yakima believe it was a drive-by shooting. The teenager was taken to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. Police have not made any arrests yet.
The Hispanic Business and Professionals Association will be hosting a community event here at the Southside Community Center for National Hispanic Heritage Month. At this event, Latino and Hispanic community will be celebrating their culture. This event will run from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. The entry for the event is free and food and drinks can be purchased at the event. Now, again, don't miss out on a day of fun of activities celebrating Independence Day with the Hispanic community. I'm Ariel Drayton for News Now.
A new art studio opened in downtown Spokane. It has a backstory. The man behind it, a local artist, only discovered his talent years after he was involved in a traumatic crash. 15 years ago, Dylan Lipsker was in an ATV crash that left him with lifelong damage. One of the most noticeable after effects is his inability to enter REM sleep. He discovered that his chronic insomnia would actually lead him to create art. All of these pieces are what Lipsker says he would see if he could dream again.